The pregame is brought to you by Greater Twin Cities Honda Dealers, proud sponsors of Minnesota Youth Basketball.
All right, one more semifinal to go. The second AA semifinal. The Albany Huskies, mentioned it earlier. They are the only unseeded team that got out of the quarterfinals. They are taking on Minnehaha Academy, the Redhawks, the number 3 seed. Albany beat Holy Family in the quarterfinals, 60-49. Minnehaha Academy got by St. Peter, 56-37. Back at the semifinals, Jenny, the Albany Huskies.
For Albany, you know, they're playing their best basketball in March, and that's exactly what you want to do. It's a long journey starting in November, and to come out and play like they have, being the underdog, it's a really good spot to be in this game.
Minnehaha Academy making their 11th state tournament appearance in 12 years. Marissa, they are full well and familiar with the state tournament.
They are, and they're led by senior Taytum Rhoades. This is a very well-balanced Minnehaha starting five, so look for any one of them to take the lead on any given night.
Albany, not only a Cinderella story because they advanced to the semifinals as the only unseeded team to make a semifinal in any class, they're also playing after losing a legend. Their longtime coach, John Noreen, died on February 1st unexpectedly. He was elected to the Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2010. And boy, did he deserve it. In 26 years, piled up 476 wins, 7 state tournament appearances. They were runners-up in 2007. And that next year they broke through, won the state championship in 2008. He retired as a coach in 2011 and retired as a teacher in 2012. So the Albany squad not just rooting for their team here as they try to play their way into a championship game, also with the memory of their former coach.
Buy it.
Albany Minnehaha Academy getting set to play in the last semifinal. We're going to play after this. The table will be set for Championship Saturday here on 45 TV. Jenny, what do you expect out of the Albany Huskies?
Well, I expect them to come out ready to go. It's so important for them to hit a few shots early and gain some confidence. Coming in as the underdog, though, you have nothing to lose.
And Marissa, we see the Huskies there, and how about on the other side, the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks?
You know, I don't want the Redhawks to come out too confident playing against the only unseeded team in the tournament. I also look for them to get a quick start. They average 70 points a game, 22 assists per game, so they're going to look to share the basketball early.
See the bracket here for AA. Albany got through the quarterfinals, beating Holy Family. That was the upset. They beat the 2 seed behind 32 from Paige Meyer. Minnehaha Academy beats St. Peter. One of them will play Caledonia for the title. David Lee will take us to the end.
There's Tria.
We're going to have this bracket filled out after this game here tonight, the final game of the day. They've all been really good, Leah. Wow, this has been a good day of basketball. Very close games, and this game's kind of hard to figure out what might happen.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. I think the Huskies come in here and they have nothing to lose, and they want to show people that they belong here so they could play a great game. And then we know Minnehaha Academy knows how to be here, what it feels like. They always bring great, talented players to this tournament.
Speaking of players, who are you keeping your eye on in this one?
All right, well, we're going to take a look at Paige Meyer. She was simply outstanding in the quarterfinals with 32 points, 16 boards. She's a game changer. And Taytum Rhoades, absolutely a strong player, the player that needs to play big to get everybody else rolling. This is a high-octane offense, and she starts it.
Players to watch, brought to you by Mills House. Try it at the house. Dave Giles with the starting lineups and all the players here tonight.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Williams Arena and to the 2019 Minnesota State High School Girls Basketball Tournament. This Class 2A semifinal game features the Section 6 champion with a record of 19-10, the Huskies from Albany High School, and the Section 4 champion with a record of 23-6, the Redhawks from Minnehaha Academy. We'll begin the introductions with the reserve players for each team. First, let's meet the reserve players for the visiting team, the Albany Huskies. Starting with a 5'7" sophomore forward, number 1, Lily Orn. 5'6" sophomore guard, number 5, Sydney Fredericks. 5'8" junior forward, number 11, Crystal Coughlin. 5'9" senior forward, number 23, Molly Van Drale. 5'7" senior forward, number 25, Alexa Lane. 5'6" sophomore guard, number 31, Abby Kristen. 5'6" sophomore forward, number 33, Rachel Rausch. 5'6" junior forward, number 35, Becca Ostendorf. 5'9" sophomore forward, number 41, Mandy Ostendorf. 5'7" junior center, number 43, Olivia Harren. 5'6" junior forward, number 45, Rachel New. 5'8" sophomore center, number 51, Faith Borgerding. And 6 foot freshman center, number 55, Maddie Herkenoff. Now let's meet the reserve players for the home team, the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. Starting with the 5'9" junior guard, number 3, Kate Pryor. 5'6" freshman guard, number 10, Penny Sedgwick. 5'11" junior guard, number 11, Tessa Liner. 5'10" freshman forward, number 12, Sadavi Weldon. 5'5" 7th grade guard, number 13, Barrett Parton. 5'7" 7th grade guard, number 20, Anissa Longs. 5'9" 8th grade forward, number 21, Kaylee Johnson. 5'9" 7th grade forward, number 23, Jenica Suggs. 5'5" freshman guard, number 33, Lydia Schroeder. And 5'10" freshman forward, number 35, Talia Graham. Those are the reserve players. Now let's meet the starting lineups for this semifinal game. They will be introduced alternately, starting with Albany. At forward, a 5'8" senior, number 13, Hannah Litchie. At forward for Minnehaha Academy, a 6'1" senior, number 2, Nevaeh Galloway. At center for the Huskies, a 5'8" senior, number 22, Brianna Melismone. At guard for the Redhawks, a 5'9" senior, number 0, Taytum Rhoades. At guard for Albany, a 5'5" senior, number 3, Amanda Kolaji. At guard for Minnehaha Academy, a 5'5" junior, number 1, Tana Gallo. At guard for the Huskies, a 5'6" senior, number 15, Paige Reeder. At guard for the Redhawks, a 5'9" junior, number 5, Mia Curtis. At guard for Albany, 5'6" sophomore, number 24, Paige Meyer. And at guard for Minnehaha Academy, a 5'11" senior, number 55, Avery New. The Albany assistant coaches are Amber Swarthout and Daniel Froggatt. The head coach of the Albany Huskies is Aaron Boyum. The Minnehaha Academy assistant coaches are Kevin Block and Scott Scholl. The head coach of the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks is Matt Pryor. The officials for this Class 2A semifinal game Our umpire, Chris Mills, referee James Patterson, and umpire Jay Wetzel.
We're getting ready to go on this one with our starting lineups here tonight in the final game of this day's session. And today's starting lineups are being brought to you by Education Minnesota, the voice for professional educators and students.
This is going to be a fun one, Dave. This is about two teams that possibly have some really different styles, and I'm interested to see how quickly each team can get out and running here. One thing that we've seen in this tournament is quick starts matter in this tournament, and how quickly you can start hitting shots, feeling comfortable in here in Williams Arena matters.
Albany and Minnehaha, a lot of unknowns in this game, certainly. Minnehaha comes in at number 2, but Albany coming in unranked, as you heard, or unseeded, I should say. And so, can you play loose in that case? I'm not sure.
We will certainly find out soon.
No, with the ball, the Red Hawks start out here. Tana Gallo is control of the ball over there to Taytum Rhoades. Rhoades at 15 in the quarterfinals. Kick out, move it around real quick. Everybody touching it, trying to go low post. That's it. Turn around and nice pass, but it's going to sail out of bounds. Keys to the game, Leah.
Yeah, for the Huskies, control the boards and get to the line. You got to get extra possessions to get extra shots. And Minnehaha Academy, disruptive D, they can turn you over, and team play. They need everybody to get involved in this one.
The officials overturning that call. The keys to the game brought to you by the Greater Twin Cities Honda dealers, proud sponsors of Minnesota youth basketball. Well, you like to see them conference if they think they missed it, and that time they did, and they give the ball back to the Red Hawks from the corner. The three-pointer shy, and rebound hauled down by the Huskies. And here they come, Paige Meyer.
She's a special player, Paige Meyer, and can make things happen very quickly in games.
Knocked out of bounds. That's off the Red Hawks. Go right back to Albany, looking for their 4th state title. Dave Lee here with Leah B. Olson. Allie's down along the sideline. She'll keep us posted here as the first bucket comes off of the hands of Paige Meyer. You just talked about her, Leah.
Yeah, she's going to be really hard to stop. And Coach Pryor told me before the game he thinks she's probably the most well-rounded player in 2A.
Good defense, no foul. Managed to get the shot to go awry, and Albany will push it down in a hurry.
Opposing team's coach can say that about another player. You know she has to be good.
Quick delivery on the shot by Brianna Melismone.
Feeling comfortable, quick starts, that really makes a big difference. Because right away you get your confidence. It kicks in, helps your D, energizes your defense.
Rhoades open at the corner of the free throw line. Good rebound underneath. The shot won't go, though. Good position by Avery New, but couldn't get the shot to fall for herself. And so Albany will come down in a hurry and try to go low post, kick right back out. And that's travel right there. Just kind of forced in. Balaji just got into traffic.
Yep. And the Huskies are really going to need to figure out they have a smaller team and how they're going to overcome that in this game. And rebounding is going to be a problem.
Tana Gallo, the 5'5" junior, will bring it up. Off to Taytum Rhoades. Gallo, no shot there. Over to Mia Curtis. That's New. That's Rhoades. So everybody, for the most part, touching the ball. There you go. How about that? Rhoades, recipient of that great pass.
Nice communication.
Balaji quickly down court. There's a wide open look for 3 on the way. That's off. And rebound Red Hawks. Down by 2, trying to tie it up right here. Rhoades. Curtis traveled.
That's a good call.
With the ball, the Huskies, a little 3/4 court pressure.
Yep, they're going to see if they can turn him over.
Meyer dribbled through it. Pretty impressive. Now a little bit of traffic, and got caught on the wrist by Tana Gallo. So they'll bob the ball underneath their own basket. Albany with the early 4-2 lead. We just started. Winner gets Caledonia.
Wow, an intensive defensive team in Caledonia.
They came back. They were down by 11 against Rhoades in the second half and won the game. Try the right side this time, and that is good. That's a 3 right there for Paige Meyer.
And her coach told me before the game, Erin Boyum, that she is a big-time player who can hit clutch shots.
Well, Redhawks, there's a good shot on the 3, and that is going to be, look at it, nobody under the board. Redhawks go out to get that rebound.
Rhoades does a nice job of tracking that ball down.
Curtis. Rhoades back to Curtis. And the drive in with that left hand got by everybody and put it up and in. Mia has 2 points.
Yeah, she is so fast. 2-time All-State.
And kicking on the ball. There's a timeout, 14-21. 7-4 Albany with the early lead in this one for the right to play tomorrow, 2 o'clock for the state title on 45 TV.
Additional $1,000.
The first half is brought to you by WSB, shaping the future one project at a time.
Welcome back to Williams Arena, where some might be surprised to see a 19-10 team in a state semifinal game, but not Coach Boyum. He says the Huskies have been playing with confidence all year and have continued polishing their craft. He says the team is very close and takes great pride in having the players play their roles on their team. He says they're full of grit, determination, and resiliency, and it's those attributes that have propelled them here to the biggest game of their high school careers.
Yeah, thanks, Allie. Good insight there, because Albany comes in with a record. Sometimes you're going to look at it twice, but some of the schedules some of these teams play too are just challenging.
Right, and the bottom line, it's all about when you're playing good basketball. Is you got to be playing good at the right time, and obviously the Huskies are playing great at the right time.
Open look, 3 on the way again. This from the other side, that won't go. And then there's 3 Redhawks that had a shot at it. And with the ball will be Taytum Rhoades. She'll back it out then. And then a foul called right away on that play. And this one will be against Albany.
And you can see the Redhawks are trying to get things moving here, trying to push that pace a little bit. You have players that can get up and down the court. They have nice length in Taytum Rhoades, and Avery New, 6 feet tall, and Mia Curtis is a great athlete.
This is Gallo with the basketball right there to New. She'll drive it down a little bit, and good looking shot.
Avery New.
Having trouble getting it in. Full court pressure really bothering them. There's Rhoades. She goes in. Here's another foul.
A lot of whistles early on in this one.
Taytum Rhoades, 5'9" senior, had 15. She's going to Duluth to play next year, by the way.
That's correct. Coach Breyer said she's our Energizer bunny. She just does everything for this team. Disruptor on the defensive end.
You know, they had 56 points in that victory against St. Peter, but 30 of those were in the paint. Yeah, they like to work it inside.
They can do that. They definitely have some size in there.
Tie game, and now the lead goes to the Redhawks. Minnehaha Academy.
Handling this pressure is going to be key here for the Huskies. How do you get out of that?
Boy, they're struggling with that press. 3 on the way. That's going to fall by the wayside.
It's going to need to be quick passes right away as this Redhawks sets up for this full court pressure, because the second you put that ball on the floor, you're getting trapped. They got out of it.
Out on top, and tough pressure right there as they even got the ball down. Amanda Kalaji, a series of passes, and a foul called on that shot by Hannah Litchie. She'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So a few whistles here in the first start, beginning of this game. Really hard to get a tempo established.
Well, team's trying to get situated here and sitting at the free throw line a little bit. The Huskies had some nice communications down low, passing the ball. That's what got them to the free throw line. Hannah Litchie, another good athlete, runs in the court well.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Touchstone Energy. Together, we save. Second one on the way, and that is going to bounce everywhere and then decide to go down.
Shooter's touch.
Tied. A little double team there at the top. They both drop back. Curtis, Rhoades on the way, going to be off.
And their outside shooting's off right now.
And on the save, here comes Albany on a little fast break. They got a 3-2 going here. And a nice pass over to the right side. Kalaji gets her first bucket of the night. Well, that was good distribution.
Yes, Kalaji looks really nice. Nice finish at the basket.
Curtis, Taytum Rhoades, the senior. And that's a great pass. Oh, it circles the rim. It's everything they wanted. Good pass from Galloway underneath. And now the ball goes back to Minnehaha Academy after the miss.
The Huskies working together, pushing the ball down court. Paige Meyer dishing it off.
Open look, good shot. A little too much. Take that every time, though, I'm sure. Lead pass, hard pass. Covered up beautifully by Minnehaha Academy. Don't give up the fast break when they could have. Kalaji inside. Let's try the other side now. That shot isn't going to go. Rebound, scramble for it, out of bounds. Who's got it? Albany, the Huskies of the Granite Ridge Conference.
Hold on to this ball.
Inbound pass from Paige Meyer. She had 32 in the first game. And 16 boards, I might add.
Yeah, that's the impressive part.
That's her down there. She'll dish it off. And travel called on Maddie Herkenoff.
Both teams, you can see, just struggling to get into a flow here.
I don't know if Maddie is related to Matt. Matt was a great NFL football player. Now coaches over at Eden Prairie with Mike Grant. And he's from that area. So
okay. May have something there.
Corner shot wide open on the way for three. It's good. That's a shot by Talia Graham. She's a freshman, by the way.
We have seen some great freshmen in this tournament.
Boy, we will tomorrow, won't we? Again. And that three-pointer for the Huskies not going to go. Good follow by Meyer. And they'll try another three. Wow. And that's Amanda Kalaji.
She's only 5'5", hitting big shots, had 15 in the corners, and you can just see how quickly she can score the ball.
Albany with the lead.
Albany's just a long team. They have a lot of length in there. See how they use it to their advantage.
Rhoades now trying to get something cooking. There's an open look in the baseline, and that's good. And that shot put up and in by Kate Pryor.
Nice distribution by the Red Hawks.
Yeah, everybody's scoring so far in this game. All five starters already have scored for Albany. 4 of the 5. For the Red Hawks, here's the ball in the hands of Albany, just trying to get something established here with trailing by 1 now. Nothing in the corner. Defense comes out. That's Paige Meyer. They're keeping a good eye on her, as you would expect. Amanda Kalaji. Meyer with a quick move and the runner. And a whistle after the shot. And the basket will count. Apparently it was away from the shot. So Albany will get the ball, won't they? Underneath the basket, and the shot will count. Sure will. 15-14 when we come back. Albany gets the ball. 10:22 to go, first half. The state semifinal.
There's Tria.
Back on 45 TV, and a close start in this one. All the games have been good. Let's go back to this one, Leah.
Yeah, you can see it's just a little ticky-tack foul on Mia Curtis, number 5 in red. A little push. And the officials are letting the players know right now we're calling this tight. So players need to make adjustments based on how the game's being called.
Kalaji in the middle, and a good block, because that was a good play. And again, on a tie-up, jump ball possession arrow favors Albany. Huskies with a 1-point lead this morning up there, or this evening rather, this morning. We've been here a long time.
Who knows what time it is. You did see the sun this morning. I don't know.
That was pretty exciting. I got a little overwhelmed by it all. Look at that series of passes that results in a bucket.
You can see why the Huskies have played well together. They have nice communication, nice passing, and a soft touch around the basket.
Red Hawks with it, 17-14, 10 minutes to go. We're in the first half. There's an open look for three. That's off. Rebound, Paige Meyer. 5'6" sophomore, by the way. Albany takes it down in a hurry, and the Red Hawks bring out that defense. It's pretty good. Meyer wants to take it right to the hoop.
Well, she's so hard to stop because she's strong and she's got a pretty fast, quick step and gets to the basket well.
Foul out on top. And that is going to be on Rachel New.
Little touch falls.
9:32 first half, 19-14. Rhoades will bring it up slowly.
Tempo has slowed down in this game.
You think they'll bring the shot clock back or in next year?
That's a possibility. It sounds like there's conversations around it.
They'll vote on it, apparently.
Some of the great players who are being considered for Ms. Basketball. And Taytum Rhoades is on the court here tonight for Minnehaha Academy.
We saw Taylor Scott and Lydia Susner earlier today.
Yeah. Scalia earlier.
Travel.
A day ago.
Yeah, there's a Miss Basketball candidate. Taytum Rhoades, 5'9" senior. They're going to play up at Duluth next year. By the way, her teammate, Nevaeh Galloway, is going to play at Bemidji State.
Yeah, he's got some athletic, very smart basketball players on this team. And, you know, that's what I was just going to say. I would just kick up that defense if I was the Red Hawks because they have a nice full-court pressure defense that could really change this game.
Lining up the three-pointer. She was waiting for that, wasn't she? Abby Christian. 8-point edge for the Huskies. And that runner is not going to go. That's a good shot, too. I mean, a good spot to put it. Albany's on a 9-0 run right now. Meyer kicking it to her teammate. She just penetrates, gets everybody in, and they draw them out. And that one they missed.
See if the Red Hawks can change the pace of this game a little bit.
Here comes Curtis.
They like the outside shot, and boom.
That's Kate Pryor. 22-17. And in a dangerous spot anytime by that half line. A little bit frightening. Brianna Melismone. And a ball kicked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Huskies. Meyer will make way for Molly Van Drale to, well, she's going to go out of the game now. So Crystal Coughlin will come in.
Look at this big three-pointer. I love that view of the three-point shot. It's a nice look.
Meyer. Christian. Meyer, long three, but it looks pretty. Man.
It's another nice look. And you know why she had 32.
We got 11 here already. 25-17, Albany with the lead. The ball tipped up, but pulled down by Taytum Rhoades. And she'll try to kind of get an idea where to take this offense right now. That pick out there, she'll slice and dice, go inside, and I don't know how she even got that up. That was a great shot.
She wants a call on that, Taytum Rhoades. If I was Minnehaha Academy, I would keep doing more of that. Attack, attack, attack.
Here comes Meyer. Dish, corner, shot, lining it up. That one's going to be short. And
get some fast tempo basketball going here. That's where they're going to play best. Here it is right there.
That's a foul on Meyer. And that'll be two shots coming up for Taytum Rhoades. 7:15 to go.
The Red Hawks just have so many different options for scoring. They have a nice perimeter game, and they have long players who can score inside. A lot of options. The Huskies have been consistent here, led by Paige Meyer, and just being patient on the offensive end and finding open looks.
Rhoades wasting no time putting the free throws up. I like that. Hand it to her. Here it goes. A couple of substitutions made. Talia Graham's back in the game, the 5'10 freshman. So both coaches trying to keep their kids as fresh as possible here as we head toward halftime and the back end of 2.
Here's the full court pressure.
Yeah, they had trouble right away, didn't they?
Now they're figuring it out a little bit, even though it's not easy. It's taking them some time and a lot of energy, and there's the turnover.
And Rhoades.
She's just so quick, and she's lean and fast, and she does nice finesse around the basket.
She got 9 already, too. And there comes that pressure again, and they're just trying to get out of it now. They call a timeout.
Yeah, that's what I would keep that pressure on until you have to take it off because your team's so tired.
So Redhawks have cut it to 2. This is Taytum Rhoades taking you to break on 45 TV. The Fan Cam brought to you by Xfinity Mobile, a new kind of network designed to save you money. There they're getting out. Redhawks.
Good. I like the energy there.
Huskies. Well, the pressure is unbelievable right now. Albany can't get the ball down court at all, and now the 3 rolls in and out. There's a tie-up on the rebound.
Nice job by Gallo.
Redhawks will hang on to the basketball.
The junior gets in there. Oh, you just wonder, why doesn't that go down?
Redhawks now set up their offense to try that 3 again, and that one is going to go.
And that one did go down.
That's Curtis. Here's the deal, though. They're getting right into the press, and Albany is really struggling big time with this right now.
Yeah.
And there's a foul. They have called the game tight, so you're thinking, well, maybe they'll call some fouls down there, too. They haven't let a lot go in this one.
No, they haven't, and they've been calling fouls since the beginning of this game, which makes you a little hesitant to put full court pressure on, but it's a game changer for the Redhawks because they're so good at it and they're making it so difficult.
Huskies, Paige Meyer.
That's how you break it.
Yep. Kalaji going to go right to the basket, driving. Draw a foul on the way in. 6:18 to go. A lot of whistles here. Fans haven't had much of a chance to get into it because there really isn't back and forth going on.
And this is what you do, though, when a game's being called tightly. You take the ball to the basket and get yourself to the free throw line. So you play how the game's being called.
Albany is 60-49 win over Holy Family in their first game. Kalaji, no luck on that shot. She'll try it one more time. And now an issue here. Are they double checking on who's supposed to be shooting this? Oh, they're going to relook at the last shot. They gave 2 on the scoreboard. She hit a 3. That's the issue. They caught that. Good job by the officials.
There we go.
Yeah.
The Hawks fans are happy. Let's see where her feet are. It's clearly a 3.
Kalaji. Albany ties it up. But a lot of the Redhawks get back in the game, but the Redhawks have done that with that full court press.
Yep, they've done it off of their defense, and offensively they're showing a few different looks.
Curtis to Rhoades, back over to Curtis. Mia taking a look, backs it up just a little bit. Now they set up the offense. It's a pick, nothing there, and knocked loose by the Huskies. They'll clear everybody out of there except one, and Amanda Kalaji will bring it down court. That offense going, gets a screen left, decides to go back to the right side, nothing there. Hannah Litchie. Let's try the baseline and go inside, and you're right, just attack the basket.
You just have to keep going to the basket.
Kalaji did have 15 in the quarterfinal win over Holy Family, and she's back at the free throw line where she is 1 of 2 tonight.
I think the Huskies are doing a very nice job. They are outsized in there, and they're not intimidated. They're taking that ball in.
And that shot is Coolidge's second free throw made. Looking for their 4th state title. That nice golf course there right off I-94 there in Albany.
Yes. It's going to be a tight little game here.
Yep. Huskies. Really, their only weakness so far is that press, and give credit to the Redhawks the way they apply that. Now they knock it loose again. It's a second turnover in a row.
The Huskies 2-3 zone is working well, allowing them to get their hands in the passing lanes for some deflections.
Meyer to Kalaji and saves it. That jumper is too hard. Rebound. The Redhawks, and look at Meyer. She's going to, or Rhoades rather, just going to take it down quickly and dish it off and hope that 3 falls, and it does.
It's pretty.
And that bucket by Kate Pryor gives her 8 points in the game.
Yeah, that's big for her. She averages 5 on the season.
They got a 3-on-2 break. Oh, that's a pretty move. And then the no shot there on the, or misses it. A rebound, shovels it off. Got a jump ball that'll be in possession of the Huskies.
And New should have just taken that ball herself. Tried to score the basket.
29-28. Albany down by 1. 4:48 to go in this first half. The winner plays tomorrow 2 o'clock for the state title. Inbound pass knocked out by the Redhawks. Swarming defense.
So both teams, Dave, showing a little bit of what they can do out here. We're seeing some nice defense, a 2-3 defense from the Huskies. We're seeing some great full court pressure from the Redhawks.
Maddie Herkenhoff trying to get open, goes down on the court underneath the basket, gets right back up though. Kalaji in a little bit of trouble, decides to go to the hoop, dish it, back out, no shot there. Comes Paige Meyer to take it around.
Huskies have these soft little passes that look so dangerous, but they're working.
Another foul. That's on Herkenhoff. 4:35.
Maddie Herkenhoff. Now we got some full court pressure going the other way.
It's a good crowd here, but again, Leah, they just last one was louder than a heck.
Right.
And this one wants to pop loose, but there's just no consistency. Good game. At least it's close right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we'll see in the second half, after you have a first half like this, someone's going to get in the flow and start rolling.
Good to have you with wherever you're watching. And let us know. We would love to know where you're at. Better yet, tomorrow, yes. I would make plans to zip on over here to Williams Arena to watch these teams play. You're going to see a lot of future Division I, 2, and 3 stars.
That's for sure. There's been some great athletes on this court the last couple days.
Well, congratulations to the Gopher men for knocking off Purdue today.
Yeah,
tonight.
Not too bad.
This will be an inbound play underneath the Red Hawk basket. Taytum Rhoades. You just saw a candidate for Ms. Basketball inbounding that ball and looking off for Curtis. Right back to Rhoades, and there's a travel. Timeout on the court, 3:58 to go. 29-28. Minnehaha Academy with the lead.
1965.
Let's take a look at Paige Meyer of Albany.
Yeah, she has done some special things in this game. Her ability to get to the basket, to finish at the basket, has been impressive. And then there's some defense. But she's done a lot for this team. Outside shooting. A little bit of everything.
Don't forget now, get those photos to us if you want on hashtag Tourneys on 45 TV. It's pretty easy. Conversation going on for, I'm not sure of the discussion, but we got it all figured out as we get ready to go with 3:58. This one, we're timing the first half of the calendar right now. Another foul in the backcourt.
Yep. And you have to make a decision eventually if it keeps being called this tight, is do you have to have that full court pressure if you're going to Keep getting fouls. 7 fouls.
Paige Meyer will go down to the free throw line. Paige, 5'6", sophomore, by the way. Now, along with those 32 points against Holy Family, rather, she had 16 rebounds in the quarterfinals. Misses that one.
When I asked Coach Pryor how you slow down the Huskies, he said we got to slow down Paige.
Taytum Rhoades on a great pass.
Taytum Rhoades is who you have to slow down for the Red Hawks.
Now go back this way. Seems a little up and down going here a few times. It's Meyer.
Players are anxious to get up and down here.
Rhoades, great play, great anticipation. Misses the layup.
Yeah, you didn't want to finish on that. A little frustration there from Rhoades.
Meyer, her team down by 3. There's an open there, and taking it closer to the hoop, and that's a really impressive drive there by Abby Christian.
Yeah, all of a sudden we have an offensive flurry on both sides.
Little back and forth now. Taytum Rhoades slows it down a little bit. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. That's Rhoades and Curtis playing a little catch at the top. Pretty close to one another. Let's go to the other side now. To Kate Pryor. This is Galloway. Rebound. Huskies. Meyer has it.
Huskies defense working for them. See if they can take advantage on the offensive end of the court.
Give and go inside, and it won't go.
Ouch.
And then a foul and down hard. And the foul is on the Huskies, and it'll be on Abby Christian. .239 to go, half number 1. Close game all the way so far. And the ball will be brought up by Mia Curtis. Curtis guarded by Kristen. That's Taytum Rhoades. She is really the leader on offense.
It's a nice pass.
Now let's try to go down to New, nothing there. A quick series of passing. Curtis looking down low for Galloway. And there's a foul.
You can see in that short little possession that Minnehaha Academy has their ability to work that ball around, the passes, seeing each other. They really spread the offense well. Again, just a little out of positioning there, a little bit on the defensive end.
Curtis, 5 in a game, 6. She's got one every way now. A field goal, a 3-pointer, and a free throw. Bucket list filled.
Right? Mia Curtis can be so dangerous out there. You don't want her to heat up if you're the Huskies. She can score on you in a lot of different ways.
Paige Meyer. See if she can push it inside. Kalaji underneath everybody. Hangs onto it. Amanda goes in and gets another couple.
That's a nice job holding on to the ball, splitting the defense. And
32-32. Caledonia won, so they're going to be in the state title game against whoever wins this one tomorrow at 2 o'clock here at Williams Arena.
talk about a good defensive team.
Yeah, they were impressive. Particularly second half, because Rhoades had a strong first half. And it was a good game right up until the very, very end. New inside, a series of passes. They got everything they wanted except the basket. Meyer off to Reeder. Back to Meyer. Switches that dribble. Rebound. Herkenhoff. Oh, can't get it to fall.
That's frustrating. She had a good look at the basket and can't finish it.
Kate Pryor feeds it off to Mia Curtis, the 5'9" junior, over to Taytum Rhoades. She's a senior, as we said, going to play Duluth next year. Back to Curtis, got 1:10 to go. That is New in the middle. That's a good shot for her.
Yeah. I like how, I can't believe she missed that. I like how she's patient, turns around to see what she has.
Galloway had it, went down hard on that rebound. She's getting up slowly. Looks okay. Meanwhile, on the other end, the basket is good by Molly Van Drale.
Huskies have shown they can score in this game.
There's a offensive foul on Rhoades. 46 seconds.
And look at Albany there. ability to push that ball up and down the court. And then on the other end, it's the defense. And that's a good call right there.
So here comes the pressure. They've struggled with this. Meyer does a nice job breaking it. If she gets the basketball, usually can do all right on that thing. Underneath it, again, the ball stolen. Rhoades has just got, she is really good defensively. And there she takes it down with a charge on the left side, but just can't get it to roll. A little bit off kilter on that shot. Kalaji, 20 seconds. You just keep shooting until you get a good one, or do you wait till run it down here?
Yeah, I would just keep shooting in this ball game. We need points, and if you attack the basket, you're probably going to get some.
Well, there's a layup.
That's it.
Reader with the basket, but a Kalaji with a great pass at the buzzer. No. So at halftime, got a good one going here. Albany will go in the locker room with a 36-32 lead. We had 10 lead changes in that first half. We had 2 ties. And we'll get a conversation going here with Matt Pryor, the head coach, in just a minute with Allie as she is courtside. A close first half, but really not a smooth first half.
Yeah, and I think both teams showed what they can do, but we haven't seen either team break out. Second half, I have a feeling it's going to look a lot different.
Let's go courtside. Allie with Coach Pryor.
Coach, a 4-point game at half. Is this how you saw the first half going?
We were a little sloppy in regards to our defensive rotations. We got girls that are getting caught out of position. You know, I think some of it's being on a stage like this with a game with this type of magnitude. They call it March Madness for a reason, though. You never know what can happen, and credit to them, they played us really tough and they shot the ball really well.
You said you have to stop Paige Meyer. Just 11 points in the first half. Anything you want to change?
We got to do a little bit better defending her coming off of screens. They set a lot of high ball screens for her. We weren't exactly sharp with our switches. We're a switching man team, and I think if we clean that up a little bit, we can hopefully limit her to less than 11 here in the second half.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. 36-32, Albany coming in here unseeded and hoping to pull off the upset against number 2 seed, or 3 seed rather, Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. With some good shooting here. The defense, Rhoades, boy, she plays good defense.
Yeah, she's impressive. Athletic, pushing the ball.
Much more to come at halftime here. Final game of the day on 45 TV. Halftime is brought to you by Tria Orthopedic Center. For the athlete in all of us, there's Tria.
Albany unseeded, leading the 3 seed in Class AA here in the semifinals. It is 36-32. They go back and forth first time. I think Dave Lee said there were 10 lead changes in that half. The excitement continues. We have had a great wave of semifinals going all the way through 3A and 4A yesterday and continuing to single A and double A today. Chris Long rejoined by Jenny Johnson and Marissa Kate. We'll get to this game in a moment, but we're going to talk a little. We love the end of season awards. There is a Miss Basketball Award. We're going to talk about Jenny and Marissa's Ms. Basketball Award. Now, these are just teams that Jenny and Marissa have seen. You have not been to every gym in the state. These are the best players you've seen this year or going back a couple years. Jenny, why don't you start and introduce us to a couple of the players on your list here?
Well, we've seen, quite a few of the players here at the state tournament. Sarah Scalia's headed to the University of Minnesota. She's had a strong career. And Miss Basketball is based on the entire career. So when Marissa and I looked at some of the stats, we were really looking at overall career stats. To your point, Chris, we haven't really seen a lot of the players.
We were lucky enough to see Casey Barovich earlier in the tournament. Freddie Honninger had 62 points earlier in the season. There's really good players on this team, and to be honest with you, just to be named to the Miss Basketball finalist list is a really great honor in the state of Minnesota because our talent level is so high at the high school level.
Marissa mentioned Casey Barovich. Jenny, what is it about her game that makes her so good? We know she's a good shooter, but what makes her a great worthy of mention in your own personal Miss Basketball nominees?
Well, again, I think it's her overall career of scoring and the intensity she plays on defense and just her overall solid game of basketball, her basketball IQ. She is extremely tough to stop, and she's scored a zillion points over the course of her career.
30.5 point per game average in the state tournament, and she also is a pretty good rebounder. A couple other players that we saw here in the state tournament, Marissa, we saw Sarah Scalia playing for Stillwater. We're going to see her tomorrow night playing for a championship. What do you like about her game?
You know, they do talk a lot about if you're a good basketball player, you're going to get your team to the state tournament and even the state championship. So she has that going for her. Sarah Scalia, when she decides to go to the basket, there is no one better in the state than her at putting their head down and finishing at the basket. She's a University of Minnesota recruit, headed to play for Coach Lindsay Whalen next year. We really like her as a Miss Basketball finalist.
Jenny, you want to add on that? What do you like from her game? What do you think we'll see here as she takes her game to the next level and keeps playing on this same floor in college?
Well, it'll be so interesting to see how much she improves under Coach Lindsay Whalen. Your first year in college, I think I was overwhelmed by how strong everybody was, and I sort of felt like I was strong to begin with, but clearly wasn't. So she'll adapt, and it'll be really fun to watch her grow as a player.
Marissa, we were talking about it over during the break. The actual Miss Basketball Award may be as difficult this year as it's been in years. There are a lot of talented players. There's not a lot of separation, and sometimes it's tough. Some play some schedule, some play another schedule, but this is probably going to be the toughest the committee has ever had to decide to win the actual Miss Basketball Award.
Definitely. There's a reason that the committee hasn't narrowed it down very much yet, because they're having a really hard time taking these players and narrowing it down to 5, which again is a tribute to the talent level of every girl on this list.
And Chris, I'm just glad, and I can speak for maybe Marissa, that we're not on the committee, really, because it would be really difficult to make the decision.
And it's tough in any sport, whether it's Mr. Soccer, Ms. Basketball, Mr. Lacrosse, Ms. Hockey. It is always a tough award because there are so many players that can be in that conversation, but because they were, there can only be one. Let's do Crowd of the Year. Albany's certainly a nominee based only on hair and sunglasses. In this shot, I'd be happy too if my team was up 4 in the state semifinals, and they are. Second half's coming up after this. Back with you here at Williams Arena. Let's see how Albany built that lead. Some good outside shooting early on, Jenny.
Well, they're shooting 53.8% for the first half. They, hopefully they can keep up that pace.
And Marissa, Minnehaha Academy, three-pointer here. They shot 37%. That's probably going to improve. They're a better shooting team than this.
They were 5 for 12 from behind the three-point line, so look for them to take more three-point shots, especially against that 2-3 zone that Albany's playing.
A couple highlights here from Amanda Kalaji as well for Albany. She had a pretty good first half, as did Paige Meyer, as expected.
Yes, Chris, Paige Meyer has a double-double here in the first half. 11 points, 10 rebounds, and also 4 assists. Again, in just 18 minutes.
It's on pace for 22, 20, and 8. That's not a bad day at the state semifinal. Halftime stats brought to you by Luther, driven to serve. Visit lutherauto.com. Quickly, Marissa.
The thing that stands out to me most is the 54% field goal percentage for Albany.
Let's go downstairs to Allie Earl.
Coach, unseeded, but up by 4 at half. What was working so effectively for you guys?
I mean, we feel good about our transition game. Obviously, they got some turnovers on us, but I think once we started to space the floor on offense a little better, I think things started to go better for us.
Paige has been hounding the boards, but how do you get her going just a little more offensively in the second?
She'll get going. I mean, that's who she is. She continues to work hard. We're going to continue to set screens for her, but she's been doing a lot in transition for us, so we're happy with how she's playing.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Chris?
Jenny, if you're coaching Albany, what do you tell them to keep this lead?
I think they need to get the ball into Paige Meyer versus Minnehaha Academy's press. They really have more success against that when she's got her hands on the ball.
Minnehaha Academy, they've been here many, many times. We know they're not going to panic. Marissa, what do you expect out of the Red Hawks?
I would stick with that full court press that they're running against Albany and look for Mia Curtis. She's a junior. She averages 20 points a game. She was pretty quiet with 6 points in the first half. Look for her to get herself more involved in the second half on the offensive side.
How about the magic of television? We go to commercials showing the Albany fans, and then we come back and I think I saw you guys on TV dancing. They get the text, oh no! Oh yes, your team's up 4 going to the second half.
Are hiring.
Target Center get one more half to go here on 45 TV tonight, and okay, Sister's pretty good. I got to tell you that. It's Paige Meyer's brother. I'm just guessing. I'm just taking a wild stab at it.
We think it's her brother.
Well, so one of them is. Yeah. Someone probably stole the sign. Want to make sure they're
exactly
Paige's brother. But anyway, she is a great player. And she really is going to have to be in the middle of all of this for Albany. Take a look at the past champions here in this division as we get a chance to get ready for that game tomorrow. 2 o'clock right down here at Williams Arena. Get on down here. Watch some fun basketball.
Yeah, there's some great teams coming through here. And remember that Sox Center team that came through here? They were absolutely fantastic. Of course, Rhoades doing big things. They lost on this court tonight. And many good teams have rolled through here.
Yeah, one of the great nicknames of all schools around the state. Main Streeters has got to be in the top 10, doesn't it?
Yes. What I'm looking for here, Dave, in this second half is some energy from one of these teams. I think that first half, how it was called and how it was played, there wasn't a lot of energy on this court.
Meyer cross court. Nice easy layup. Points from the paint right there.
Yeah, that got the fans into it. A little bit of emotion.
And that's Litchie's first field goal of the game.
Yeah, that'll be big to get her involved. She's a good defensive player, but she can score for you.
And right on the other side, Rhoades comes in with 14 points. Look at this, got 2-on-1 break. They don't take it.
No, they don't. Playing it safe.
Kalaji, unseeded Albany with the basketball. On the perimeter, look at that. Just touched it, moving as fast as they can. Kalaji drives off the back of the rim, rebound. Oh, there's a tackle there. That's going to hard to avoid that call. And it was on Mia Curtis. Brianna Melismone gets a foul. Nobody in any kind of foul trouble at this point.
No. A lot of people with 1 or 2 fouls here or there. All right, here. Let's see what the Red Hawks have up their sleeve in this possession.
Curtis off to Rhoades, kicker in the corner. Oh, good fake. Getting a little closer. That running her down on the baseline. That was a nice looking shot there too by Galloway. Not going to go. Ball goes out of bounds. She's a 6'1" senior. She gave him 10 points last game, and Nevaeh has not scored so far in this game.
Yeah, that's another player that can kick it up. She can do a lot for you because she's so athletic. She runs the floor so well.
One more time trying to get the ball in. You got to get that ball in on this press, and as we just spoke about at halftime, Paige Meyer is kind of where you want to go because she can even break it with the dribble. Otherwise, there's been a huge challenge to get it through this great Red Hawk press.
You got to help your teammates out, and you have to have confidence. Oop, you got to go to the ball. There you go.
Well, they got a 4-and-1 break right there, and can't hit the layup. And now a foul on Albany again.
Yeah.
Just cannot get a rhythm in this game.
We'll take advantage of those open layups, and you can't turn around and foul right after that out of frustration.
And how many times do you see it? You know?
All the time. That's what you do, and when you get to the bench, your coach talks to you about it.
Yep, and then you go out and do it next game. Not everybody, some of us. There's a wide open look. This is on the way for 3. That circles the rim. That's a hard break. There's Melismone with a good board. Off to Paige Meyer. Meyer, the sophomore. And they throw it out of bounds. Boy, both these teams.
Yeah,
not crisp.
Forced turnovers, and the Red Hawks just have to get their shot rolling. They want to see if they can increase their shooting percentage from the 38% they had in the first half.
Curtis looking at a little bit of pressure. Rhoades takes it right down. She's got high energy.
Yeah, she's been good.
A good shot. She's got 16 in the game. Here comes the pressure. Oh, Paige Meyer just takes control. She can turn this into a fast break. Stops and shoots that three-pointer.
She was hoping her teammates would be there to help her. She needed it, but she hit the big shot.
5-point lead. Huskies. Rhoades. Curtis moves to the other side. Back from outside to Curtis. Launches a beauty. She's got 9.
Yeah, she starts hitting from out there. That's going to cause a lot of issues for the Huskies.
There's a trap. That's a problem. Red Hawks again capitalize off that. That's Tana Gallo there.
Albany's did a nice job here of pushing the pace, and that's Paige Meyer.
2-point lead, and knocked out of bounds by the Huskies. Molly Vendrell. Go right back to the Red Hawks. There's Molly. 2-point lead for Albany, and ball inbounded out to the top. Curtis, Rhoades. Other side, Gallo. Back to Curtis. That's Gallo. They'll cover her up. Curtis, now they'll go to high post. No shot. And now Gallo has it. And that's in and out. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Red Hawks.
Not able to take advantage of that possession. Let's see if the Huskies can push the ball down court.
You know what Minnehaha Academy does well, though? They can go down the court and readjust that defense in a hurry. You know, if they have to.
Yes, they can.
Pretty impressive. This is a 3-on-1 all of a sudden. Look at that feed in there. Oh, the defensive play by Rhoades puts a complete end to what looked to be a real advantage there for a second.
Yeah, it looked like Reeder was going to get that, but she wasn't quite ready.
45 TV with the state semifinals. 1 game left to decide tomorrow's title games.
Real results.
The second half is brought to you by Polymet Mining, working to produce the copper, nickel, and other essential metals that make this broadcast possible. Back on 45 TV around the state and around the country, wherever you're watching. Great to have you with here. There's the Albany fans watching their team with a 2-point lead right now. It's been close the entire game here.
Yes, it has.
Huskies have the ball back now as we work our way through the second half. Trying to look for something. Kalaji's had a strong game. There's Meyer. Backing it up. Inside. Back it up. Melismone, no shot. Meyer looks up. Gets through the defense. And that short shot will not go. Rebound hauled down by Kate Pryor. For the Red Hawks, there's Rhoades again. She just slips through everybody and puts a left-handed layup up, and then she got 16.
Yeah, she is so fast.
Tie game.
She just kind of slips through the defense.
Look at this pressure on the press. There's Meyer with it. Again, you have an advantage, and they won't run it up there. They'll take their time and try to get the good shot. Melismone, that's a good-looking two-pointer right there. Takes the lead back for the Huskies. Curtis. New. Work it inside. Like the look, but can't drop it.
Well, she does a good job of getting open looks and seeing the basket. Just needs to finish on those.
Open look for 3 right there for the Huskies. Not going to go. Rebound. A good position by Albany. Melismone just hauls it down for a nice short shot, and that won't go. Rebound now for Rhoades. She'll push it. I don't care if it's a 1-on-3. She's going to take it in. And she draws a foul, too.
And that's a smart play on her part. She's done a great job. She has 18 points in this game, but she can get to the 3-point line.
Meyer gets her second foul.
Look how she just slips through there.
It's 15 in the quarters. Good game here tonight. 43-40 in Albany with the lead, and Rhoades has a chance to get it within 1. That's the first one she's missed from the stripe. She is now 4 of 5. Both coaches going to try to stay as fresh as they possibly can. One more time. Rhoades, that time she got it. Good looking player.
Yeah, she's made a huge impact in this for the Red Hawks.
Meyer breaking the press. A little pressure on her. Wide open. There's Kalaji. Covered up quickly, so she goes to the hoop. Got it. Wait a minute. Offensive foul. Where was that? Let's see. That must have been under the bucket, huh? It sure was. It's going to be against Maddie Herkenhoff, the freshman. Is away from the play. See if you can see it.
Yeah, just using her body, pushing her out underneath, and as we said, they're watching everything. Ooh, she wasn't prepared for the pass, but she saves it.
That double dribble, maybe. Yep.
Oh, yep. Pryor does not agree with that call. goes out of her hand.
Here comes Meyer.
Sure.
Rachel New in the ball game. Herkenhoff over to Meyer. Meyer trying to offer the glass on the baseline. And Paige puts her team up by 3. Curtis off to Rhoades. Boy, Curtis and Rhoades back and forth.
The players that were supposed to play big in this game are playing big.
Galloway, she got clipped as she reached up for the ball. She's tall, and so you try to go up and knock it out of her hands. Tough assignment.
The Huskies' defense has been good.
12:33 to go in this one. And a whistle stops play. This is an elbow under the other way. They're going to look for the ball. And that foul against the Redhawks.
Watching everything, and it's making it hard for these teams to get a flow to their game. But
got it right there. Meyer now trying to take advantage of that on the runner, and she got it again.
She can score in so many different ways, but most importantly, when her team needs it, she steps up.
Yeah, she's a key in breaking that press, too.
Yeah, she's really good at handling the ball, and you can tell that her team feels confident when she has the ball in her hand.
But the Redhawks, what a nice job they do on that full court press.
I know, they're so good. They're so long, and they work so hard at it. A lot of pressure. Ooh.
Curtis going for that 3 off on the shot, so it'll go right back to Albany with that 5-point lead. Ton of time left in this game, 11:53. Meyer through the traffic. That could be picked off. Nice play by Galloway, and then Herkenhoff gets it right back. Meyer, well, she's good at dribbling. That's a little challenge being in the corner like they were. And this is a foul on Nevaeh Galloway, the 6'1" senior, headed to Bemidji State next year.
You're starting to see some frustration out there from the players at the way that the game's being called. You just, now that's a foul. That's definitely a foul.
Nobody, if you can believe this, with the number of whistles we've had, nobody's in foul trouble. That's on the court right now.
Everyone has 1 or 2.
But the bonus could come into play in this one pretty soon.
Yep.
Rhoades.
She has a nice handle as well.
Rhoades and Curtis out on top. They're the ones that get the momentum going here. There's a good screen. That's all Rhoades needs. Then the ball kicked off the leg of Herkenhoff. That'll go right back to the Redhawks. A couple of substitutions coming back in. Abby Christian will come in. And also back in the game now, Brianna Melismo. Galloway, corner. That's a wide open look now for Rhoades, and she nails that 3.
Yeah, you can't leave her open out there. She's played too well in this game.
Oh, Meyer, she's got the break. She got a 4-on-2. Will take it herself and miss it and draw the foul.
How many is that on Gal? Oh, is that going to be your 3rd?
Galloway, yeah, it will be. That'll be the first player, I think, that we have 3 fouls on.
Yep.
And that a little bit surprising is the number of fouls that have been called. Paige Meyer at the free throw line. She's been there 1 time tonight. She is now 50% shooter from the free throw line tonight. Her team up 48-45. Let's see. Avery New will come back into the ball game for the Redhawks, as will Tana Gallo. One more time, and it's good. Going to be a timeout in the court. 10:59 to go in this one. Still close. Let's take a look. Some of the fans are here tonight on 45 TV. That's all. Game summary brought to you by Catholic United Life Insurance, Annuities, and Retirement Products.
You can see for the Huskies, Meyer has been outstanding in this game. 20 points, pushing the ball, nice rebounding. And Minnehaha Academy, as we thought, Rhoades having a big game. Curtis starting to step up. Pryor got 9 points as well. So these big players are stepping up for their team, and both teams still searching to get a little bit of momentum in this game.
That's Gallo. Back out to Curtis. New. Rhoades hit from there last time. This time will not. And that went off the leg of Talia Graham. That came down so fast and hard.
She wouldn't have been able to grab it.
It's kind of like a pass when someone threw it at your, below your knees, you know.
Yes.
You got no shot. Molly Van Drale, a senior, 5'9".
The Huskies are bringing it down without any pressure.
How about that? Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, they're taking it off, giving their team a little break.
Paige Meyer. Christian. Meyer, a lot of action there at the top of the key. Now an open look for three, and that is off the rim. Now Gallo chases it, but it'll go out of bounds, so the Red Hawks will get it anyway. Albany would love to win their 4th state title if they could. Minnehaha Academy has won, 2010, right? That's their last one, I think, off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's right. And the Huskies, 2008.
4-point lead. Red Hawks with the basketball now, trying to get something cooking here. There is New, back out to Rhoades. She's a playmaker. Curtis from outside. She just felt that one. You could see she wanted that shot. She's got 3 triples in the game now. And her team down by 1 after that.
She is such a great scorer.
Kristen over to the other side. Paige Meyer. Meyer back out on top. Mella's Moan back in the game. Meyer breaking through on a nice pass from Kalaji, and Meyer lays it up and in.
I think the Huskies have just done a nice job being patient on the offense and reading the defenses and figuring out how to score.
20 points from Meyer. New has that shot, did not take it. Gallo wants that 3, and just off.
Rebounding. The Huskies have done a great job on the boards in this game.
Meyer will dish it right at the end. Beautiful pass. What a nice assist, and the shot by Abby Kristen is good. 9 minutes to go. Taylor will take that ball, work it to that right side, get that screen, come back the other way. Now a foul.
It's ticky-tack.
And that's on the Red Hawks.
The Huskies working the ball around, but watch out. They're so aggressive in cutting to the basket. It's good basketball. That's something you've worked on in your practices.
Albany with the basketball, trying to build on the lead now of 5. It's been close all the way through this thing. There's an open look for 3. Meyer lets it fly, circles that rim. Rebound hauled down by New.
Yeah, big rebound by New there. They need to catch up on the rebounding category.
Curtis inside. Albany has it. They'll move it down again. Kalaji will take it. She has 10 in the game. Has not scored in the second half, however.
That's right.
There's a nice look in the baseline by Abby Kristen.
I call a timeout there.
She has 9, and there is a timeout. 8:17, 55 to 48. Albany with the lead. Getting a little play in the last 2 minutes. Kind of fun, and you could tell the crowd reacts to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Huskies are just doing a nice job. One, they're doing a great job on the rebounds, and that's been the difference, I think, here in the second half. And they're taking their time and they're patient. And the Red Hawks have so many players that finesse, athletic players. Just got to get them rolling.
Well, the Red Hawks beat Cooper on the road this year. Oh, it's a big win.
Oh, that's a big win. That is. Yeah, I mean, you can see that this team is very talented, and they're right in this game. There's 8:17, so there's plenty of time left in this game.
This is the biggest lead of the game.
Is it?
At 55-48.
Yeah, that's right.
It's an 8-3 run. That's how close the game has been. But it doesn't have that feel.
It doesn't. Both teams showing what they're able to do, and Minnehaha Academy may have to go back to that full court pressure, because that just makes it so difficult for the Huskies to get it down. The Huskies have been getting through it, but it just takes time and energy.
But they were, right, started the game, they were challenged, and a little while ago, in the start of the second half, they were challenged. And you get Meyer involved, that makes an enormous difference.
Meyer has that ball here good. And the reason you don't want to do full court all the time is when you get tired, and then it starts showing on the offensive end as well.
Inbound pass will come off of the hands of Kate Pryor, and she'll toss it out again to Mia Curtis. And Mia and Pryor now will work it on the left side. Let's go back over to this side to Taytum Rhoades. Inside, kick it out to Rhoades. Good look for three. Hard rebound. That's miserable again. That came hard off that iron for Abby Kristen. Couldn't hang on to it. Right back to the Red Hawks.
Yeah, and Rhoades was open on that one. Defense about a step late.
Kalaji will go out and take a little break right now. And Meyer will come back in. Aaron Boyum and Matt Pryor, the two head coaches here, going back and forth with strategy in this game as we get under 8 minutes now. Oh, Rhoades gave up that shot. Galloway gets it right back, and now it's knocked out of her hands, but this is another foul.
Who's that on?
It could be Meyer. Let's see who they give it to.
It is Meyer.
You got three in, right?
Yep. Somewhere, can't really see it that well from that angle.
Nevaeh Galloway looking for first point tonight.
There it is.
Draws her team to within 6. 6'1" senior. Herkenhoff comes in. Melismone takes a break. Moving players in and out, both coaches. Galloway got them both.
It's one way to get on the scoreboard. To that free throw line, do what you have to do.
Kristen moving around. Meyer guarded by Katie Pryor out there. Now switch Galloway has her. The defense, it's interesting to watch the Red Hawks because they can switch to a zone, then a man, then a different zone, and pretty adept at doing that.
Are they just stalling for time right now? I'm trying to see if they're actually looking for their shot, or they're just passing the ball.
Here comes Rhoades. An errant pass. She'll take it all the way up and in.
Yeah, she has been outstanding in this game. And the team needs her to be big for the next 7 minutes.
Yeah, 22 points in the game so far. Make that 24 after that one. Meyer, she'll go in the other way.
Boy, she has a quick step when she takes it to the basket. There's no stopping her.
Well, if this thing goes into a tie, I say the overtime have those two go one-on-one.
I'm up for that.
And good follow by Galloway. That was actually a really nice shot by Avery New, and it just kind of hit that back of that iron and thud.
Yeah, she's had some good looks at the basket, but her teammate bails her out on that one.
Double pick at the top. Meyer will go left. Molly Van Trail. Paige Reeder. Kristen.
Nice
underneath.
little pass.
Kristen will chase it down. Now it's going to be off the Red Hawks out of bounds.
Yep.
6:15. There's a timeout on the court. 57-54. Albany with the lead in this one to go to the state championship tomorrow at 2 here.
Ordway.org.
Been a busy day here. Minnehaha, top-ranked team in the state, and had a nice victory today, but a really good game. Goodhue came into this tournament having won a couple recently, and they had a great game with Monaga. Man, that went right down to the wire. Then Caledonia came in, and despite that score right there, they were down by 11 in the second half, and then the very end of the game was just a series of free throws. But that was a great comeback there as well by the Warriors. And that brings us to this game, our final game of the day, to try to set the table for tomorrow's state championship games. You got some good ones too over here at Williams Arena.
That is for sure.
Curtis picks up the foul. Now we could start getting into some foul issues here.
All those 1s and 2s are starting to move to 3s.
Albany's got 3 players in the court with 3, and Minnehaha Academy has 2 on the court with 3.
Lots of time left in this one.
Meyer, her team up by 3 points, will back it up now. 5:58 on the clock. And with the defense of both teams, I don't know if anybody's built to run the ball that long because they're both so aggressive. There's a great example of that. Nice effort. And look at right back up, making the play and calling a foul there. Talia Graham, boy, she was really just tenacious going back and forth. That'll be her 4th.
Yeah, I mean, she's being aggressive. I think she's played well on defense, but she wraps her up right there.
Huskies with the ball, coming up on 5:40 now. And bonus is in effect in this one. Another tip ball.
Got her own tip back.
Block again. That's Galloway. Pushing it up in a hurry. Guess who? Rhoades underneath. It's a nice, easy layup on the pass. And Graham got back in a hurry. She's got 5. More importantly, it's a 1-point game now.
Oh, those are big points for the young player. Getting up and down the court, getting her team pumped up on the defensive end.
Meyer, look. Oh. Timeout called by Aaron Boyum.
He's going to try and take away a little bit of that momentum that they were feeling. You could feel the crowd getting into it.
Yeah, pretty well timed, I would say.
Yeah.
5:07 to go in this one. Here's the last one by the Red Hawks.
She is just a freshman, Graham. Doing a little bit of everything, but doing what you need to do, finishing. And a nice, easy layup, getting up and down the court. Nice ball movement.
The last Minnehaha Academy lead was 33-32 with 2 minutes left in the first half. But the game has been close all the way. Red Hawks fans making noise now. They're getting a little comeback going here. Meyer. Boy, she's guarded by tightly out there by Kate Pryor.
Yeah, the defensive intensity's picked up.
And it's a turnover. Here come the Red Hawks. The shot from the outside is too much. Ball's loose, up for grabs, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And that's red ball. Or do the officials disagree? They're going to have a quick conversation about this. Yeah, it is Red Hawks basketball. You can look at it again yourself.
That's the right call. Yep.
Inbound pass from Rhoades to Curtis. Mee will move it out and then back in, and the runner not going to go. Rebound, Curtis.
Look at that hustle. She's determined. She wants it.
Rhoades, see if she tries to drive. They're not going to let her cut it off, or she'll go back. Under 4.5 now. Curtis wanted to launch that 3, quickly covered up. Rhoades, good kick back. Trying to drive, ball's picked off. There's that defense. Here comes Meyer.
Who has it in her hands?
Kalaji in the side, and she is blocked. That's a jump ball. It's going to go right back to the Red Hawks.
Good ball movement. Kalaji going in, attacks the basket. Locks it up. Nice job by Galloway.
Rhoades, this is what she does. She just drives in, and that one did not fall, but she,
I know, she's fun.
She can slice through a lane as well as anybody I've seen. Meyer, look at this, same thing. And follows her miss, and again follows the miss, and then draws the foul.
Shows her athleticism, taking that ball to the basket.
Paige.
Look at this.
Meyer.
She comes, finds the hole, takes it to the basket, then gets her own rebound, doesn't come down, just keeps the ball up and gets fouled.
She has been at the free throw line 3 times tonight. She is 2 of 3. Her team is up by 1 for the state semifinal game. And she calmly puts it up and in. She had 32 points in game 1, which was a win over Holy Family where they won by 11. She also had 16 boards in that game.
You can see why she's so effective. She comes off her screens ready to shoot the ball and attack the basket.
Timeout. 3:52 to go in this one. Still close. 3-point lead for the Huskies. Everyone is a favorite episode of Friends. Watch Friends 5 nights a week at 8 and 8:30 on 45 TV. Redhawks with the basketball, down by 3. Ton of time left here at 3:52 at Williams Arena. A busy day here again today at the University of Minnesota. State basketball tournament. Next week we'll be back with you with the boys from Target Center. Rhoades.
Rhoades and Mia Curtis really getting things done here.
Galloway's really come on in this last part of the game.
Putting up some boards, getting some nice putbacks. Sitting in a zone.
Kalagi looking down low, nothing there. Hannah Litchie. Meyer. Guarded by Pryor.
Oh,
and
again, a turnover.
Pryor gets the steal. Rhoades will push it. Here's Curtis. She'll go in unattended and miss the shot. And then comes back and steals it back. And now she's fouled.
Yeah, great energy right there by Mia Curtis. She's so incredibly fast when she gets going in the fast break. I would hate to be defending her. How quick she gets down here, and then she gets the ball and is trying to get it back up and gets fouled.
Bonus. Take the lead if she hits both of these. $15 points for her right now. Mia Curtis, she's a junior. And the southpaw puts up number 2. And they've got the lead now, 2:58.
It's going back and forth. Starting to get loud in here. Uh-oh. I thought they're going to turn it over.
Paige Reeder. Double team on Meyer. Well, look at the hands get in there. Nice cross-court pass.
Wow.
Good fake and a good-looking layup that time by Molly Van Drale.
They just don't get rattled very easily, the Huskies. And they can split defenses and hit easy layups. They've done a nice job on some tough defense.
That's a good shot.
Pryor.
That's her 3rd triple of the game. 2-point lead now for the Redhawks.
She's got 12.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Kalagi. Meyer off of a screen. Bumped. Continues. Other way. That shot is good. That's also a 3, and that's Amanda Kalagi. That's her first field goal of the second half.
She has been looking for her shot and finally found it.
1-point lead now. 3 the other way. Oh, that was an air ball. Curtis had it right on the money, except a little bit shy.
Albany doing a great job. The hustle, and that gives them the lead there.
Meyer coming up on the minute 30 mark. Oh, man, right on the side there. That was close. Meyer, good drive to the hoop.
Oh,
can't connect.
Misses it.
Here comes Rhoades. She likes to go coast to coast and feeds it off to Curtis, and she's got a good move to the hoop.
At the end of big games, you need players to step up, and the junior Mia Curtis is doing that for her Redhawks.
Up by a point. Albany looking underneath. They got an open underneath, and is stolen right out by Avery New. Good defensive play, and now the Redhawks can go up by 2, maybe, or 3 rather, maybe 4, depending upon the shot of choice. Or will they try to stall it out? Let's see. There's a foul at the top. That's on Amanda Kalagi. It's only her second.
It's crazy. She's going down in the last 50 seconds. Tatum Rhoades has been really good in this basketball game. She looks exhausted right now, but she has done everything for her team.
And either whoever wins got to be ready at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
There is no rest for the weary.
Rhoades is playing a whale of a game. So she can make it 3 right here with 50 seconds left to go. This game has been close all the way, and that one's off the rim. Tipped out. Scramble for it. Mellisbone handles it. 2-point lead. Here comes Albany.
Get it to 24.
Tough pass. Underneath. They got a fast break. If they get it down court, they do. And there it is. And it won't count because there was a foul at midcourt.
Yep.
Rhoades.
Half the people in the arena could see that. The other half was looking at the shot being made. See the falls early on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Coach Pryor's. Yeah. That's the right call. That's why she's a senior leader, Taytum Rhoades.
Matt Pryor, head coach. There's Taytum right there. 26 on the night. Tack on another one of that. More importantly, that's a 4-point lead now.
Yeah, that's big. And you got to get the ball in the hands of Paige Meyer.
Pelagi to the hoop, and wow. That's stopped by Avery New, the 5'11" senior. And let's take that slow walk out the other end of the court for that bonus opportunity right here.
He's desperately looking for something, and there's the foul right there. Oh, got a little ball throw in there.
New with 2 points.
There it is.
Five-point lead. Yeah, we've got 24 seconds to get 5 points. It's a 13-5 run, by the way, for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, they got hot at the right time.
15.4, another whistle, another foul.
Behind the play of that player right there, number 5. Mia Curtis had some big plays in the last few minutes of this game.
The Huskies coming in are 19-10, not seeded. And they've been in this game all the way. In fact, they had a lead for most of it.
For most of this game, they've been so impressive. They just haven't been rattled by anything. The defenses, all the stuff they were pushing through, they were scoring, they were able to do what they want to do. These games are difficult to get through.
So Mia Curtis has had just a really rock solid game tonight with 16 at the free throw line.
And you can see how important she is to this Red Hawks team.
Yeah, her and Rhoades, I mean, one of them is always touching the ball. Six points to get in 15 seconds. Meyer, great outside shooter. That's a deep 3 on the way. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect shot. And that'll be a timeout immediately.
That's what I thought we were going to see the last couple possessions, that Paige Meyer would have that ball in her hand, because she's that player at the end of a game. She is something special.
She is 29.
Yeah, 32 in the quarterfinals game. She averages 21 on the season. I mean, she's a big-time scorer. But look at this thing right here. I mean, that's a big-time shot.
Yeah, there's a good angle of it from where, and then she followed it too, just in case.
Yeah, I'm going to get that ball.
8.6. You got to get a steal, launch it up here, and see what happens. And I will say that the defenses on both sides have been really the key here in this game, because
I think so too.
Nobody's ever been able to establish really a back and forth run, Leah. The defense was a big factor. So here's our leading scorers tonight. Here's one of them.
That's Taytum Rhoades, and I just thought she came in and was so effective early and got her team rolling right away. Her ability to slip through defense and get to the basket is so impressive. But for the Huskies, it was Paige Meyer. I mean, she is so fun to watch. Comes off the screen, is able to get to the basket. Just a heady, smart player. Never got rattled in this one.
So they are spread out, although everybody's on this side of the half-court line. Set some picks, run around. Ball stolen by Meyer.
Look at her.
Look at this.
Get it back
6
to
seconds.
her.
She's got to take the 3 on the way. It's shy. Now ball goes out of bounds with .9. Who's got it? Albany does. Boy, you got it in the hands of the person you wanted it. So .9.
You get a shot off in that?
Heck yeah. Defensively now, what is Matt Pryor telling his defense? Just
let's see when this went off here. Here's the shot.
Yeah, .9. No.
That is right. All right, so what to do with .9?
Well, what do you tell? You know, if you're Matt Pryor, what do you say? Everybody go on Paige Meyer.
And then someone else is going to be wide open. You guys know that's who the Huskies want to have this ball. And so yes, I just say you have to give it to her. And she's been your star player. She can hit big shots. And if you're going to have everyone on her, maybe they follow her.
Do you try run a pick off of that? Inbound pass, probably not. You need 3.
And you don't have a lot of time here, so it's.
All right,
well, she is going to have. Where is she at?
She's at the very top of the key.
Okay, so she is going to come off the screen then.
Ball will be inbounded by Paige.
There's the screen.
Reader looking to get it to Meyer. She's got to get it to her. She does.
Open.
Look at the shots up and oh man!
Oh wow!
Just about what a finish. Red Hawks are going to the state title game tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Big smile there from Matt. What an effort by Albany. That was so close.
That was exactly what I would have called too. I mean, the ball was in the hands of the player it should have been. Paige Meyer is a fantastic player. And look how close she was here. Working to get open. Gets the ball and just lets it loose. Oh, so close.
What a nice looking basketball player. And the Red Hawks are going into the state championship game.
It's Matt Pryor. He's got to be happy here. Big smile. Fun to meet him. First time meeting him this year.
Another close game. We had a bunch of them today. 5 lead changes in the last 3 minutes of that game. And those kids are fired up. They are fired up. Let's check out our play of the game, brought to you by Minnesota Rusco since 1955.
3-pointer. The Red Hawks passing the ball right there. Gives them a 63-61 lead. And just big time play. Kate Pryor. So many people stepped up in this game.
Let's check in with Allie.
Tatum, this unseeded team gave you a big-time run for your money. How were you able to pull away in these final minutes?
I think our team, we've been conditioning all season. You know, it's a longer court, but we came out, we got some good stops, and we pushed the ball, and that was our game plan, and we followed through.
What was it about this game that made you guys have to fight to the death of it?
We haven't been here since my 8th grade year. It was time. We needed to get there. Our team had a lot of fire coming in. We knew we had to get it done.
This was an exhausting game. I can see it in your face. But how much fun was this one for you?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, it's awesome going back and forth with each other with such a close game. Albany has a great team. I'm so glad our team could pull it off.
Facing Caledonia in the title game, what are your expectations?
It's going to be a hard one. They got really good players, so we're looking forward to it, but we're excited. excited.
Congratulations, Taytum. Incredible game.
Thank you so much.
And that is, thank you, Allie. That's our player of the game, brought to you by Preferred One. Achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans. There's the winners coming out on the court to celebrate a close victory. They had a shot right at the end in the right hands of Paige Meyer, just off the front of the rim. Much more to come on the postgame show on 45 TV.
This is working.
The postgame is brought to you by Rhoades Savoy Pizza. Rhoades Savoy Pizza, soda style since 1965.
Minnehaha Academy earns their third ever appearance in a state championship game. They're looking for their second title. They get there by virtue of a 70-67 thriller over the Albany Huskies. What a great 4 today, 4 yesterday. We had some terrific games in these state semifinals here on 45 TV for the last couple of days. Hope you enjoyed them as much as we did. Chris Long here, back with you at Williams Arena, joined by Jenny Johnson and Marissa Kate. That's as good a slate as we've seen, and that game was terrific. It looked like Albany was not going to be able to get back into that as Minnehaha Academy started pulling away, and then they get probably the player who had the best game we saw in all the semifinals, Paige Meyer, 2 looks at it at the end of the game.
Well, it's kind of a shame that that last shot didn't go in, just so we could have enjoyed another 5 minutes of that basketball game. But wow, what a complete player Paige Meyer is. She finished with 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kind of close to your prediction at halftime, Chris. She really gave us a good show.
And the big thing about Minnehaha Academy, I said this at halftime, well, the experience. They've been here before. That was absolute crunch time. The entire season, possible championship on the line. And they did everything right the last few minutes of that game.
They did. You heard Taytum Rhoades talk about their game plan and how they wanted to pick up the tempo. You could feel Minnehaha Academy increase the intensity on their defense, force a couple turnovers, and then score off those turnovers late in the second half.
They trailed most of the second half. Minnehaha Academy took a 1-point lead with about a minute and a half left after just trying to gnaw away at that Albany lead the whole second half. It was Taytum Rhoades with the feed to Mia Curtis for the bucket here. Nice little left-handed scoop there. That made it 65-64. And then a series of free throws back and forth. We have 9/10 of a second left. Paige Meyer got free, got the look, got it off, and was an inch off, Jenny. It was 1 inch from going to overtime.
Well, and one of the sayings that I always had as a coach was that 65% luck and 35% skill, and that was evidence right there.
And we had a little bit of both in this game. Certainly a lot of skill on both sides. You don't get this far without it. But Minnehaha Academy advancing on to the state championship game. The stats are brought to you by Luther. Driven to serve. Visit LutherAuto.com. Marissa?
Albany shot the ball very well. They out-rebounded Minnehaha Academy. The stat that doesn't show up on here is hustle. And then towards the end of the game, you saw Minnehaha Academy just hustling and wanting control of the basketball a little bit more.
And we will have the 3 seed and the 4 seed playing for the state championship as Minnehaha Academy will take on Caledonia tomorrow at 2. We will set the table for championship Saturday night.
Every night at 9.
So here we go. 8 teams remain playing for 4 championships. It will start tomorrow with Class A at noon. Minneota and Goodhue. Double A, Caledonia, and Minnehaha Academy. Kind of the upset bracket there. De La Salle and Becker will play for the 3A title. That's at 6 o'clock, and then the nightcap. Hopkins trying to stay unbeaten, taking on Stillwater, who are trying. They're the only one of those 8 teams trying for what would be a first ever state championship. If Stillwater can get past Hopkins. What are you looking forward to tomorrow, Jenny?
Well, I'm looking forward to the 3A championship, Chris. De La Salle, number 1 seed versus number 3 seed Becker. I really liked how Becker played really fundamental, solid basketball. And De La Salle being the number 1 seed, that should be a really good competitive game. 24
games through the quarterfinals and semis so far. We only had 3 upsets, but 2 of them happened in Class 2A, so we have that upset bracket that gives us a 3-4 matchup. Marissa, what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to number 1 Hopkins versus number 2 Stillwater in our 4A game. We've talked a lot about Paige Beckers. I don't think we can actually talk about her enough. She's the number 1 recruit for the 2020 class. If you haven't seen her play, tomorrow night is a great opportunity to see someone who can do a little bit of everything on the basketball court, and she makes her teammates really, really good.
1 and 2 seed in 4A, the 1 and 2 seed as well in single A, and that will be the first game that we have tomorrow for you on Championship Saturday. It will all start at noon with the single A game, and we'll go all the way through that 4A game at 8 o'clock. lucky that we have 4 more to go. The games the last 2 days have been so phenomenal. It's the best round of semifinals I can remember in my decade doing this. Cannot wait to see what these teams have for us on Championship Saturday. In the last game that you just saw, Minnehaha Academy gets by Albany 70-67. The Redhawks trying to seek their second title. They won it back in 2010. Going to see if they can do it 9 years later as they survive a would-be buzzer beater from one of the best players we saw in the semifinals. Albany heads home, but everything to be proud of. Proud of our work here on 45 TV. One more day for you tomorrow. We'll see you at noon.